Hello everybody, this is Sherry from The Right Stuff. Welcome back. Today I have a pen and an ink to look at. I think the ink probably is one that several people have known about. It is Yama-budo. It is Pilot Iroshizuku. I may pronounce it completely wrong and I really am sorry. Iroshizuku Pilot. It is a pretty deep red. I think it's kind of a Bordeaux maybe color. And this is a pen I haven't seen on any pen reviews, but I haven't seen every pen review out there, so I may have missed it. And it is a one that I ordered. I've had quite a long time actually. It is a Academy fountain pen by Online Germany. It is a medium nib pen. It's German made, iridium tip steel, and it has a black nib. It's a very smooth writer. It weighs about 3 ounces, or a little, 0.3 ounces. It's 5.5 inches long, capped. And it is about 5.5 inches long capped, and it's about 6.5 inches long posted. And let you see that. And so it's a lightweight pen. It's plastic. It does have that finger grip that shows you it's indented where you're going to put your fingers, and it's got a rubber. It's kind of a rubber, and I like that. It's nice. It's cushioned there, and it fits together. See how well that seam fits together? It's kind of got a rolling seam there, and it has a interesting looking black clip. It's metal, but it's like the nib. It has a it's painted black in that powder coating, and it's functional. It raises up nice. It has on the finial, you can't really see it. I'll have to take this off. I don't think you can see it. It's rainy today, so I apologize for the lighting, but it does say Online Germany on the finial there. And the type of pen, it's made by Online Germany, but it's an Academy. I think it's made for their students. It's lightweight, and I put this again in my wish list on Amazon, and I waited. It had been $20, and I looked at it right now. It's $20, but I got it for $9 and something on Amazon. So I got it for a little less than half price. So do be patient when you put those in there. I like this pen quite a lot. It's lightweight. It has a really nice smooth nib. It's the black one, which I don't think you can really find those a lot. That's pretty. Not all these Academy ones have the black. The rose does, and I think the blue. And I also have this pen in let's see, yellow. I have it in yellow, and it is. See, it has, and that'll give you the clue if you're going to get the black nib. The clip is black on the black nibbed one. The body is black. This has just yellow. It has black finials, and it has the silver clip, and then the nib is the stainless steel nib. And it writes real well too. I really like it. I like this one, but it comes in various colors, and you can find them on Amazon, and I do like it quite a lot. It's a nice pen, and I want to take a look at this Yama-budo ink. That's what I have in this pen, and this pen I had written with it for quite a long time, and I opened it up, and it wrote right away. And I gotta have a guilty little admission here. I love these boxes. I know you're not supposed to, I rationalize the noodler's box, and I totally agree with him. I'd rather have the money in the ink than the box, but I can't help it. I don't know if it's the girly girl in me. I'm not really a girly girl. I never was as a tomboy, but I like these. I was an artist, and I love these boxes. I like that they're shiny and they have a good feel texture to them. And I just really like how they secure them in there. And the bottles, I know you pay for the bottles. They are very heavy. I like that they've got that V down there where you can actually put your pen in there and get a good fill. But I love these bottles. I love these bottles, and I like the box. So there's my guilty admission. I really do like them. And I like the ink. It's a pretty ink. I do like it. It was my first Iroshizuku. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I was being brave there. I tried a word I'm not used to, but Yama-budo. I do like it, and I will show you some. Papers. I'm going to start with the most dense paper first. And I'll let you look at this ink. I did a water test previously because I didn't have time to do them all. But this ink doesn't have much shading. It's really saturated on this paper. This is Clairefontaine, 90 grams per square meter. It's pH neutral. I love Clairefontaine notebooks. But the pen itself was really nice and smooth. There wasn't hardly any water resistance at all on this Clairefontaine. So there's the Clairefontaine. And next down is the Rhodia dot pad, the one everybody has. And there's a look at it in just a big Nathan Tardis type blob. And on this Rhodia, you can see it has a gold flecks. That ink has a sheen to it if it's in pretty decent quantities, and it has a pretty gold flexy sheen, but it doesn't really have any shading on this paper. And I will do a water test on this paper. I'm not going to do them all for you, but I will let you see the water test on this one, and just get an idea what it will hold up to if there's much water resistance. And I'm pretty well swabbing that around, so but there we go. Wipe that up for you real quick. And this again is the Rhodia dot pad. See, there isn't much water resistance there. It pretty well came up, so it's not going to be one you're going to want to address envelopes in. It took 3 seconds to dry on this paper, and it was pretty fast drying. This ink seems to be kind of a drier, but I didn't have any flow problems whatsoever. It really is a nice ink. And the next down in density is the Tomoe River. And here's my little guide, my writer's guide for that. But the Tomoe River is a really pretty, smooth, silky smooth paper. I really like it. I use it for my letters a lot. It took 4 seconds to dry. Tomoe River's a little bit, the ink kind of lays on top of it. It takes a little bit longer for it to dry because you really don't hardly ever get any bleed through. You do get ghosting on this paper, but not really bleed through. So it doesn't have any hardly water retention on it. I do want to show you though, on that Tomoe River, it has sheen. See, you can see that sheen. It has a gold, kind of a greenish gold sheen with that pink. Isn't that pretty? And the Tomoe River is 52 grams per square meter. And I just wanted you to get a look at the sheening that you can get on Tomoe River with that Yama-budo ink. And the last is 20-pound Topps Docket Gold notebook, a very inexpensive notebook. There it is. You can, I think, see a tiny bit of sheening when you lay it down. There was just no dry time. This paper sucked it up. It's very inexpensive, and I think why you can see the ink better on this paper is that it is so inexpensive. It just saturated that paper and got really in there very quickly. So it did have some. It did have spread on this with the water test, and it kind of just, you know. But this is I do use this for my notebooks. It doesn't have any bleed. See, on this cheap paper, there wasn't any bleed through. I mean, where I put down a big thing, there wasn't even a big bleed through. So even on cheap paper, I like this, I think, because it does dry quicker. It doesn't bleed through very much at all. So here's a look at that. I will give you I'll let you see how this pen writes on this inexpensive paper real quick. Granted, I really do like this pen. It is it seems like to be an expensive nib. I mean, it's German made nib, and they usually do pretty good on their nibs. And so there, it's a nice smooth nib. I didn't work on this nib whatsoever. It's a good medium flow. It isn't super wet. It's not super dry to me. To me, it's just about as medium as you can get. You cannot make these, I'll tell you straight up, you can't make these into an eyedropper. You test these with water beforehand. If you want to make an eyedropper pen, you put a water in there. And I let it set, and there's little, it isn't sealed all the way, and it did leak out in where this is attached right here. And you can blow through them. You can put them up to your mouth and blow. And it seems like it is solid. It seems like you could make an eyedropper, but if you can see this sheen around here, I was fooled, and when I blew through it and I couldn't see, I thought, oh joy, I get to make a, you know, eyedropper pen. And I put it in there, and lo and behold, it leaked on me. So, word to the wise, these cannot, unless you would somehow find a way to seal that, you can't make eyedropper pens out of these. But I still recommend them. They take international short cartridges and converters. And so I've had really good luck with both. It works real well. I really enjoy it, and it's one I think you might like in your pen collection. It's different, but again, black iridium tip nib, medium. I put it in your wish list. Check on it. It does drop in price. Nice, smooth writer. Good, inexpensive pen. $20 is usually, I've seen it $20, $21, but like I said, if you are patient, you can get it cheaper. So I do recommend this pen, and it is a very beautiful ink and ink bottle. They are more expensive in this beautiful bottle, but I got this for my anniversary. I asked my husband for something, you know, I liked, and he got me this and a couple other things, but I really enjoy this. I think it's beautiful, and I like it. It works good on inexpensive paper or the expensive stuff. It doesn't resist water very much, but if you have that in mind, you can still enjoy and use this ink. Let me know what you think about this ink, if you've used it, or if what your thoughts are on it. I always am interested to see other people, what they have encountered in their use of various inks and pens. And I hope this might be a pen that might be a surprise to you that you've not heard of, and maybe you might like to try. But here's a look at Yama-budo, Pilot Yama-budo, and Online Germany's Academy pen. And God bless you all. I hope everybody's being safe out there. And again, just enjoy yourself, be blessed, and I'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.